Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Broken Planet Podcast, Episode 3. I'm your co-host, Jeremy Stanzioni, and this is your other co-host, Colin McGowan.
What's up?
We have a pretty stacked topics today. We've got some good stuff on the list. We're going to start off with Money in the Bank. Now, I know I said last week there would be a review going up, and there's a reason why the review didn't go up. First of all, let's get into the results. So it was Jeff Hardy versus Cesaro on the pre-show. Nobody cared whatsoever. Obviously, Jeff Hardy won. Then we had the four-way tag match between the Lucha House Party, Forgotten Sons, Miz Morrison, New Day. New Day retained, but the Forgotten Sons definitely looked amazing during this match. Then we had R-Truth versus what was supposed to be MVP, but turned into Bobby Lashley. This was a Raw match that shouldn't have been on a pay-per-view. I don't care about Bobby Lashley. I don't like him. The only thing he's got to build up for is probably to lose to Drew McIntyre, so who really cares? Then we had Bayley versus Tamina. Obviously, Bayley won, but there's more cracks being put into Bayley and Sasha Banks' relationship. Then we had Braun Strowman versus Bray Wyatt. I loved this match. This was amazing. Braun Strowman holding the black sheep mask and putting it on, tricking Bray. This was great. I can't wait for Braun Strowman versus The Fiend. Then we had Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. Awesome match. Exactly what it should have been, and Drew retained. And then we had the Money in the Bank match, and here's where things started to go downhill. First of all, guys, I forgot to mention, my allergies are killing me. If I sound like crap, that's why. The Money in the Bank match was fun, is one way to put it. I guess we'll start off talking about the women's, because this one didn't bother me as well. I have my nitpicks with both, but the women's match, well, they happen at the same time, but you know what I mean. The women's side of things was pretty good. The Dana Brooke segment was stupid. She grabbed a Money in the Bank briefcase in the conference room when the real one was on the roof, and then they treated her like an idiot. But Asuka won the women's, which I really wanted it to be Shayna Baszler, but I can totally understand why Asuka won. Then the following night on Raw, obviously Becky Lynch is pregnant, so she relinquished the title to Asuka, which I guess if she's going to relinquish it to anybody, that's a good person to do it to, because if she relinquished it to Baszler, I think it just wouldn't have been as good. Now we're probably going to get Baszler versus Asuka Backlash, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for, or at least the next pay-per-view. And then the men's side. I'm a little bit, I don't know how to feel about this because I'm happy, but at the same point, I'm really pissed. So what happened was, oh, by the way, the one thing that bothered me about the women's match was that not everybody was on the roof before Asuka won. So, and here's the men's. So everybody gets up to the roof, right? And King Corbin throws Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio off the roof, which I loved it until the Raw after, where Rey Mysterio goes, there was a smaller roof under that roof. I was like, shut up, just say you got thrown off a building. And then Corbin and AJ make their way up to the ladder, and they unhook the briefcase, and they're fighting over it, right? And I'm like, oh my God, AJ's going to get it. AJ's going to get it. And then they drop it, and you know who catches it?
Who?
Otis.
Who's Otis?
Big Tater Tot Otis. Oh, I just realized I didn't put the Money in the Bank thing up. Big Tater Tot Otis. I'll show you a picture of Otis later. Or I'll send you one right now, actually. It really... It's fine. I guess I'm just happy that, like, Rey Mysterio or somebody like that didn't win. Don't get me wrong. I love Rey Mysterio, but... I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this. Because it's funny, yeah. But then the following night, they're saying he's going to go after the Universal Championship. Otis is not in the Universal Champion picture, even as Mr. Money in the Bank. But it's really just funny to me. And it still hasn't hit me yet that this man is our Universal Champion, is going to be our Universal Champion. Probably not, but he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and I don't know what to say about that.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Super excited for next week's SmackDown, though. It seems to be picking up a little bit, hopefully. We're going to have Bayley versus Charlotte Flair, the NXT champion versus the SmackDown champion, so that'll be fun. Raw's been looking good. Seth Rollins kind of lost it, made Rey Mysterio's eye bleed by shoving his eye into the corner of the steel steps.
Oh.
And Drew McIntyre's just been doing amazing as champ. Really happy. On the other side of the wrestling wars, we have AEW Double or Nothing coming up. I'm super excited. Hoping I can get this pay-per-view. If not, I'll probably end up just watching some illegal stream on YouTube the day after. But this is a stacked card right here. First of all, we have Jon Moxley versus Brody Lee, the former Dean Ambrose versus the former Luke Harper. Wow. Dude, I'm so excited for this. Brody Lee literally took Jon Moxley's title and just ran off with it. And he's been holding it ever since, like coming out wearing it and stuff. It was great. Then we have Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida in a no DQ or countout match. Really excited. Hikaru Shida deserves a shot. She's been doing amazing every single week on Dynamite. And I'm really hoping she takes it because she really deserves that title. Then we have Cody Rhodes versus Lance Archer in the TNT Championship Tournament Finals. Lance Archer's got to win this. Really, Cody, I know Cody's had so many big losses to Jericho and then MJF, but if he loses to Lance Archer, I think that the next match he gets will be his build-up match to get something bigger, maybe a couple more wins on his plate. And big news, Mike Tyson's going to be presenting the title.
Oh, Mike Tyson's the man.
He's a character. Then we have the Casino Ladder match, which we don't have all the entries to yet, but basically it's pretty much like AEW's Money in the Bank. There's a briefcase above the ring, and whoever gets it gets a world title shot. So it's going to be Darby Allin so far, Orange Cassidy, Colt Cabana, Rey Fenix, Scorpio Sky, and Kip Sabian. And holy crap, that's already a stacked lineup. I'm so excited. Then we have, not confirmed yet, but obviously it's going to be confirmed because they wouldn't talk about it if it wasn't, the Inner Circle versus the Elite in a Stadium Stampede match. I'm assuming that's just like a big old street fight. But here's my thing is Cody already has a match and he's part of the Elite. So I don't exactly know how that's I don't exactly know how that's going to work because he's already got a match unless he's going to do double duty, which is going to kill him because first Lance Archer's going to kill him and then the Elite, the Inner Circle is going to kill him. So I don't know. We'll see. Then this next one's a little interesting to me because it kind of came out of nowhere and there's no real build to it yet. MJF versus Jungle Boy. I don't know why, but it'll be a good match nonetheless. Then we have Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander. Going to be a great match. Super excited. And then we have Best Friends versus Private Party on the buy-in to see who's the number one contender to the tag team titles. Best Friends has to take this. They've been working hard week after week, doing amazing, showing up every single Dynamite. Some things were saying that they were unhappy, but that really sucks because I'm really hoping that they don't create tension backstage or anything because they're really getting a big push lately. But yeah, this whole card is absolutely stacked. It's looking absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. Alrighty, we're actually going to come back to this next one. We're going to go over to here. So, because I've been doing a lot of talking, if you want to talk about some of the video game news that came out.
Apparently, so from what I've heard, Mafia 1, 2, and 3 are being remastered, and they look amazing. There is some more news on that one game that we couldn't guess the name of, and I'm still blanking. It's such a forgettable name.
Apparently, Scorn has been around for a while.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, it still creeps me out, and I'm definitely not getting it.
I might get it.
And then we have the Assassin's Creed news.
Oh yeah, Ubisoft came out and apologized that there was not a lot of good gameplay in that little trailer, and then they said that it's only going to run at a minimum of 30 FPS, which is a lot lower than what it's going to run on the Xbox Series X. So that was kind of like weird, and I don't know why they're doing that.
I've never played any of the Mafia games.
Me neither, but they look awesome.
I mean, I don't even know what kind of game it is, you know? Like, I know it's like, obviously like a story-based game, but I don't know how the gameplay works or anything.
I don't either.
I've only seen like a couple trailers for the other ones.
It looks amazing, though.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Maybe I'll pick it up. We'll see. I think a couple of them are on the Game Pass or PS Now.
Mm.
Okay. So before we start talking about The Last Jedi, I want to talk about the Mandalorian series that has been coming out, the documentary almost, where the writers get together and talk about it. That's really like changing my whole outlook on Star Wars. The way they talk about it is just so like fascinating. How it like truly affects like people's lives. Like I never thought about it really affecting my life other than like in terms of entertainment. But it really does
Mm.
like change your life after you see Star Wars. It really
Yeah.
was like revolutionary for its time and stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Do you want to rewrite The Last Jedi first?
Huh. Yeah, sure. No, I went first last time, so you go first.
Okay, my phone is ringing right now. Somebody gonna answer that? I'm gonna cut this part out in post. I'm just gonna wait for that to stop ringing. Okay. Uh, and go. Yeah, I'll go first. So basically, oh, this is tough. So we're gonna start with Rey on the island with Luke. But Luke is gonna tell her that like instead of saying the Jedi need to end, I think he's just gonna talk about how he feels guilty and how if he goes back, that he's just gonna mess up again. Because I feel like that's more within Luke's character. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Meanwhile, get Rose the hell out of here. I no,
Yes.
no, no. Um, so I'm gonna have Poe and Finn go to I don't remember the name of the planet, the gambling planet. Okay,
Hmm.
because I think that's good. And so the code breaker here, he's gonna actually play a part. It's gonna be Hondo Onaka from the Clone Wars because that would have just
Okay.
been like an awesome
Hmm.
cameo. And then so
Yeah.
basically what could happen is they would go to the I don't remember the name of the ship, the command ship, and they would get captured, and then Hondo would turn on them. We'd have like that awesome sequence between Phasma, Finn, Poe could be there. Um, I just think that'd be great. Instead of Leia doing her stupid floaty force thingy, I think I would give Kylo a Vader scene, have him break into the Republic ship and just start slicing through everybody, and then have him
Hmm.
kill Leia.
Yeah.
Um, because I think that would have been like so much more powerful than the way she died. But yeah, have him kill her like the same way that he killed Han. Because then that when we redo the Rise of Skywalker, that'll lead into something I want to talk about. But then the ending, I would have that awesome freaking scene between Rey, Kylo, and the Sith troopers. Because what I would do is I would have, obviously I said no Snoke, and I said I would have Palpatine start talking to Kylo.
Hmm.
I'd probably have Kylo, I don't know, probably like kill like what's his name, Hux or something like that, and then the troopers come after him, just so we could get that awesome scene. Because that is, I really do believe that that's one of the best on-screen lightsaber battles we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Um, then with the whole lightsaber thing, Luke's lightsaber thing, I would keep that. I like that they destroyed it. I do think that that really was an emotional scene. Um, but yeah, I think that's really all I got to say. For the ending, I would skip that crate scene where Luke shows up. I would have him come back in Rise of Skywalker, which we'll get to next week. But other than that, I think I would end it with the lightsaber breaking and then like just cut to credits.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Sure. So I would make it so like she goes to the island and everything because I thought that was awesome, like the whole training.
Yeah.
But I would have done a few things differently. Like, well, first of all, I totally changed the director back to J.J. Abrams because
Oh,
that was
dumb,
just the
obviously.
worst idea.
I would have liked to have
Um,
seen how Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi played out if it was JJ the whole way through.
yeah, it would have been a lot better because, like, if you saw in Rise of Skywalker, they gave like justice to his lightsaber.
Yeah.
Um, there was a lot in that movie, though. I'm like just trying to plan it out, you know.
Yeah.
I would give a lot more respect and stuff to Luke and everything. Like, and I would have him and Leia meet up sooner, since they didn't really meet up. Like it was just what was that even called when he went to go fight
I
Kylo?
don't even know. It was like force projection.
Something weird, but I still thought that scene was really
See, now
cool.
I wouldn't have had Luke and Leia reconnect because I would have, in Rise of Skywalker, I would have had one final flashback of their last scene together when Luke leaves.
Mm. Um. Hmm. It's really hard to think of how you would do this, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I would Can we cut real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Jesus Christ. I am like 100% blanking.
I have some editing to do for this episode.
Yeah, you do. um. Wow. Can you come back to me?
Timmy, why don't you go
Nah.
first? Okay.
um. Yeah. No. I would like. I would actually have Kylo Ren fight Luke instead of like the Force projection,
Oh,
because
really?
that would be a lot cooler. And I would actually have him kill Luke. I wouldn't like, but it would be like a cool death. Like he takes his arm, but like he gets the fatal blow. You know.
Yeah.
I just think that would be so cool.
What would you do about the whole Leia flying thing? Would you keep that?
Absolutely not. No way. Because that I just was like, why? Why was that necessary?
Yeah.
Like I didn't think that she was that strong with the force and stuff.
Yeah.
If like that's the case, why didn't they just do that from the start?
All
It
right.
was weird. That movie was weird. And then
Yeah.
like
I don't know.
the broken lightsaber. I don't know. The Yoda
Well,
scene, the highlight of the movie.
dude, I totally forgot he was in that movie.
Yeah.
I forget about that scene a lot. But I think we're going to move on to our next topic now.
Yeah.
All right. So I got the demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Hmm.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it so much, and I want to get the game. I just don't have moolah right now. But the second the price goes down, dude, this game will be mine. I've never played a Final Fantasy game before. The only thing I know about Final Fantasy is the stuff from Kingdom Hearts. Excuse me. Ow. But I, the gameplay is so great, and the graphics are just Have you ever played a
Is
Final
it
Fantasy game?
no, because I is it turn based?
This one isn't.
Okay, thank God. I hate turn
Some of the
based
older
games.
ones are. I like some turn-based. Like I like Blue Dragon. But I've tried out the older Final Fantasies. Not a big fan.
Mm.
I mean,
Oh.
Final Fantasy just has some great characters and great story. Cloud is one of my favorite characters of all time, even though I've never played the game. But I've read up a lot on it about the stories and stuff like that of Final Fantasy. A lot of people don't like the newer ones. Never played them. They look good. Try them out eventually. We'll see.
How many are there? Aren't there like 15?
Yes, 15 or 6. Yeah, 15. I don't think 16's out. think I
Wow.
have up to like 13, I think.
Oh.
Because my dad likes them, so he has some of the newer ones. A lot of people don't like 13, but I like it a lot. I think it looks really cool.
Mm.
Because like the gameplay and stuff reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. Which, speaking of, I'm obsessed. I literally can't get this crap off my mind about Kingdom Hearts. I watched a 7-hour stream of some guy explaining all the lore, and I love it. I made a Keyblade. It looks great. I'm very proud of it. I have so many Kingdom Hearts big heads, and oh my god, I can't stop thinking about it. I just finished writing the script from my Kingdom Hearts 1 review, so hopefully that'll be going up sometime this week or next week. I just got to record it, edit it, blah, blah, blah. The storytelling in this game is amazing. Hopefully soon we can get to some gameplay for it, because I have a lot to talk about. Oh, God, I love this series so dang much. Have
I
you ever
haven't
even
played
touched
any
a
of
Kingdom
them.
Hearts game?
No. I
Just
want
something
to.
about it is just so great. I don't know what it
Um,
is.
I really want to play them, but I don't know. I can't. I don't know where to get them.
I think there's a bundle in the store. I could be wrong, but when the like ultimate collector's thingy comes out, that's like $100 for like all 15 games or whatever. I'm so getting that. I want that on my shelf, dude. I just ordered an $80 Keyblade.
Oh wow.
So awesome, dude. I can't get over it. Like literally, when I tell you I haven't stopped thinking about it, I haven't stopped thinking about it. Pretty soon, you're gonna see a lot of Kingdom Hearts videos coming out, because I'm gonna be doing it's gonna be a long video. I'm gonna be doing Kingdom Hearts Explained, which is just going through like the history of Kingdom Hearts and the lore, and it's gonna be a really long video. That could honestly warrant like a whole podcast itself. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe one week when there's not much news, we'll just do a whole sit-down session of me just explaining Kingdom Hearts to you, because that could literally be a whole video in itself, a whole day's podcast. It's just an
There's
awesome
that
game,
much.
and I love it.
Uh,
There's, dude, when I tell you, there's a lot. Like, there's time travel, there's people possessing other people, there's people that are the same people, there's people inside of other people. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Is there any Fortnite?
Well, that's it for today's stream now. Somehow we're already up to our final topic.
Jesus.
So we are going to be talking about the Flash movie today, if I can find the doc. There it is. Okay. So this one is going to be telling the story of Barry Allen, quite obviously, because we've all seen the Flash show. First of all, I want to talk about the Flash show. So I don't know. Have you seen any of the Flash show?
Oh yeah, I was obsessed with it, and then I stopped.
Yeah, I watched seasons 1 through 3. Season 1 was great. I love season 1. Season 2 was pretty good. Season 3 totally lost my interest.
Yeah.
Dude, I know people that will defend it with their heart. Like, they love this thing. And I'm just like,
Whenever
crap. The storytelling is terrible.
when they added the Mega Mind guy, that's when I was like, no.
Who?
I don't know what his name is, but he was like super smart in a flying chair. He was weird.
Maybe it was season 4.
It was probably season 4.
But dude, the storytelling is so bad, and like people love the crossovers and stuff. I enjoyed the crossover episode just because it's awesome to see like my favorite heroes crossing over on screen. But the CW has just really gone downhill with their DC shows. I mean, Batwoman looks really good. I'm excited for that. Arrow, I watched season 1, kind of lost my interest after that. It's really repetitive when you think about it.
Well, the thing with my show, my opinion on those shows is, if someone dies, they come back a month later, and I'm just like,
Yeah, and like someone could argue the same thing happens with the MCU, but like it's not as stupid as it is in the CW.
Oh my God, how are you back? She's
Yeah,
dead
dude,
again.
every episode is somebody crying. I swear to God, every episode. I like Legends of Tomorrow. I watched season 1 and 2. Season 3 totally lost my interest. What other CW shows are there? I'm missing
There's
stuff.
Black Lightning that I didn't even
Never
start.
watched that. No. I've read his comics. I'm not a fan. Kind of boring to me.
Hmm.
People just love these shows, and I don't understand what's so great about them. Like,
It's like,
even from a comic standpoint, it's too mushed together. From a storytelling standpoint, it's terrible. From
Mhm.
a drama standpoint, I guess that if that's how you want to look at it, but I'm not watching a show about the Flash for the drama. I don't know. All right, let's get into the movie, though, because we are about to fix the Flash. So, Barry Allen talks about his story and about his parents. He talks about how he was struck by lightning and was granted superpowers, and now he's the protector of Central City, because we're basically going to skip over his backstory because we've seen it so many times. We're just going to say he's ready to Flash. Barry Allen
Yup.
Barry Allen is a forensic scientist at the CCPD. Eddie Thought comes in and talks about a new rogue on the loose, another speedster. Barry goes to jail to talk to his dad about the new villain. Barry goes to talk to Jay Garrick, who is retired, and Jay tells him that all you got to do is be faster. Barry investigates a crime where someone has been turned into an ice cube. Flash runs around the city, searching, but he can't find the new speedster anywhere. Captain Cold attacks a nearby jewelry store. Flash arrives to fight, but Reverse Flash shows up and races Flash through the city before beating him up. Barry returns home where Iris tends to him. She tells him that he just needs to become faster. Barry trains and trains. Heatwave attacks the park and Flash arrives to take him down, but Reverse Flash shows up again. Flash puts up a fight, but Reverse Flash beats him up again. Jay Garrick agrees to train Barry. Barry trains more and more and finds himself in the Speed Force. The Speed Force tells him that someone has been messing with time and that Barry is the only one who can stop him. Flash fights Captain Cold and Heatwave. Excuse me. Eddie tells Barry that Reverse Flash has captured Iris. Barry wants to help, but Eddie tells him no. The police force go to Reverse Flash's hideout. Flash arrives before them, and Reverse Flash tells him if he gets any closer, he'll kill Iris. Reverse Flash reveals that he's from the future, and Barry ruins his life. Whew. He reveals himself to be Eobard Thawne and that he killed Barry's mother. The police arrive as Flash and Reverse Flash begin to fight around the city. Eddie runs inside and frees Iris. Flash and Reverse Flash continue fighting when they find themselves in the park. Reverse Flash unleashes on Flash and beats him down again. As he raises to deliver the final blow, Jay Garrick grabs his arm and begins to beat him down. Reverse Flash runs off and Jay helps Barry up. Jay tells Barry he's the only one who can stop him. The fight makes its way back to the hideout where Barry makes Reverse Flash tell Eddie who he is. Eddie realizes that that means Reverse Flash is his distant relative. Descendant, I should say, not relative. Eddie's forced to shoot himself and makes Reverse Flash disappear. Barry and Iris go to Eddie's funeral. And now I know that was kind of ripped a little bit from the Flash show, but it also happens in the comics, so I didn't really go off the show, to be honest. I know it's very similar to the show, but I went more off the comics. Then for the
Yeah.
credit scenes, Barry talks about Iris, about stopping his parents' death. Flashpoint. Then Wally West is over for dinner, and Iris drops a plate. Wally uses super speed to catch it, and Barry and Iris look at him and say, "You didn't tell me?" So obviously that leads to Kid Flash. Thoughts?
I think it's pretty cool because I always liked the Flash. So I don't know.
Who's your favorite Flash rogue?
Like, I don't know what that means.
Flash villain?
Oh, I like Zoom.
I've always been a big fan of Captain Boomerang. I mean, don't get
Yeah,
me wrong, I love Reverse Flash and all the speedsters and stuff, but I don't know why I like Captain Boomerang.
yeah.
Oh, that was a lot of talking in a very short amount of time. Next week we'll be talking about the second Batman movie, Batman and Joker. So stay tuned for that. Is that everything that was on our plate? Yeah, that looks like everything.
Nice.
A little bit of a shorter episode today. Not much news lately. Everything been kind of slowing down since the Xbox conference. Hopefully we'll be getting some more news soon, though, because there's nothing big anymore. The Clone Wars is
Yeah.
done. Money in the Bank is here. Now we're going to be building up to Backlash and Double or Nothing. I'm excited for Double or Nothing. Really am. stay tuned. We got some Assassin's Creed gameplay coming out soon. Hopefully, some Kingdom Hearts gameplay. And pretty soon, my Kingdom Hearts 1 review will be coming out. I think that's about it. You got anything to add?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Well, that's it for this episode of the Broken Planet podcast. We hope you all enjoyed. Pretty quick episode today. Nothing much to talk about. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, do whatever you can to support the channel, and we will see you all next time.